The Looksmaxxing community. What once started as a harmless meme popping up on your For You page is now a primary source for a lot, and if not most, of your insecurities. You started by clicking on a video out of curiosity, and now you're staring at yourself in the mirror, analyzing the tilt of your eyes. This video is a firm reminder of why you should never take the black pill. I honestly believe the seed that started the black pill is Giga Chad. You all remember him, right? The monochrome, chiseled godman with a jawline that could cut glass. A lot of people unironically looked up to his physique, and I'll be honest, I was one of them. Everyone saw Giga Chad as like the final boss of masculinity, the guy who gets all the girls, a beacon of strength, and a symbol of ultimate success. But here's the kicker that most people forget. Giga Chad isn't even real. He's an art project, a heavily photoshopped creation by the photographer Krista Sudmales. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Krista Sudmales.
Anyways, even though he was just a meme, he subconsciously planted a root in the minds of today's men. The obsession with achieving a level of perfection that doesn't even exist in nature. It turned self-improvement into a race towards an imaginary finishing line. A race to maximize your looks. Do you see where I'm going with this? With this new ambition, young men developed what we now call looksmaxing. In the beginning, it was quite simple, even innocent. This early stage focused on soft-maxing, which was basically natural remedies that were found on old forums. Looksmaxing has been a thing for a while, but just under different names. And for sure, it wasn't with the same popularity as what it is right now. These remedies included mewing, the practice of resting your tongue on the roof of your mouth to supposedly restructure your jawline, facial ice baths to reduce inflammation and look depuffed, and chewing gum, specifically stuff like mastic gum to build the masseter muscles. It all seemed harmless compared to the brutal content we see today. But a question was still lingering in the back of everyone's head. Why do I need to look the best anyways? And the answer the internet gave us was far more toxic than a piece of gum. The black pill plays heavily on your deepest insecurities. It stops looking at the whole person and starts laser focusing on every microscopic detail. Your clavicles aren't wide enough. Your height isn't 6'2". Your face isn't perfectly symmetrical. Your eyes don't have a positive Canthel tilt. It's ridiculous. And the community tells you that these tiny biological traits are the reason why you aren't successful, or the reason why you don't get girls. They lean into a psychological concept called the halo effect. The idea that if someone is good looking, we naturally assume that they are also smart, kind, and capable. Imagine this with me. A 6 foot tall, buff guy versus a 5'6" chubby guy walking to a corporate meeting. Looksmaxers believe that the first guy wins by default, that all the attention will get funneled towards him. And while first impressions do matter, they're forgetting the most important part about being human: presence. Imagine the same 6 foot buff guy walks in, but his shoulders are slouched. He's dodging eye contact, and he radiates creepy vibes because he's just so stuck in his head. Then the supposed ugly guy walks in, and he greets everyone with a firm handshake. He tells a joke, and leads the room with confidence. Who do you think people would want to work with? I think you already know the answer. Personality matters. I know this because I was on that journey too. I went to the gym thinking that it would solve everything. It gave me muscles, yeah, sure, but it didn't give me a soul. My confidence was still zero. When people asked about my hobbies, the only answer I had for them was, I go gym. I was a cardboard cutout of a person. Nothing interesting that I could offer to them. And if you only improve your looks, there will be nothing interesting about you besides your looks. Now, as we move into the late stages of 2024 and 2025, the black pill has turned into something darker. Hardmaxing. This is where people start playing God. We see young men undergo extreme cosmetic surgeries, leg lengthening to increase height, jaw implants, hunter eye surgery, all to appeal to a female gaze that they've only ever seen on a screen. They're rejecting the features that have been passed down to them generation from generation because a TikTok filter told them that they're suboptimal. What once started as a trend to improve your looks with natural remedies is now all about changing your identity because the internet made you believe that you aren't perfect the way you are. When you're this insecure, you're easy to control, and that's exactly what looksmaxing influencers want. Have you noticed how many are promoting AI rating apps, expensive courses claiming to teach you secret techniques, specific supplements that promise to change your bone structure, which is biologically impossible for an adult? This is just the beauty industry, but for men. It's the same predatory marketing that has been used on women for decades, but repackaged with like bro science and black pill terminology to make it feel like it's a secret brotherhood. They aren't trying to help you. They are trying to profit off your self-hatred. So where does that leave us? Should you stop taking care of yourself? No, go to the gym because it makes you feel strong, eat well because your brain needs fuel, and dress well because it makes you feel put together. But do these things out of self-respect, not out of self-loathing. The ultimate max isn't a surgery or a natural remedy. It's mindset maxing. And I know that sounds corny, but hear me out. It's the ability to walk into a room and not think that everyone is analyzing your physical appearance. It's having hobbies, being a good friend, being a good romantic partner, and building a life that you actually enjoy living. The black pill wants you to believe that your life is over before it even started, just because of your DNA. Don't let a bunch of guys on a forum who are just as insecure as you are dictate your entire worth. Remove the looksmaxing content off your feed. Stop looking into AI face raiders. Stop buying courses that promise to make you look better. And go actually live. Because at the end of the day, a perfect face is useless if there's a hollow person behind it.